Hello, Joe here from Infiniti of Tacoma. Today I'm going to tell you about this gorgeous 2017 Infiniti Q50H. The H stands for hybrid, featuring Infiniti's amazing direct response hybrid system. We first saw this hybrid system come to the product line in 2011 with the M35H, and it's been a very well proven system. Haven't seen any issues with it. The battery is a lithium ion. It's held up very well. Excellent vehicle, great gas mileage and amazing performance. The Q50H was not designed to be the most fuel efficient vehicle possible like a Prius, but it's supposed to be a performance hybrid. So the hybrid system, the electric motor and battery, is almost like an electronic turbocharger, increasing the output. Normally the engine would just make 300 horsepower, but with that direct response hybrid and its 60 horsepower electric traction motor, it has a combined output of 360 horsepower. So this thing's an absolute rocket ship, almost Red Sport levels of Red Sport 400 levels of acceleration, but it also gets right around 30 miles per gallon in the city and the highway. So you get V8 like performance with almost 4 or a very small displacement 6-cylinder type gas mileage. This particular one is loaded with just about every available option you can get in 2017 aside from the sport package, but not everyone wants the stiffer suspension that comes with the sport package. So if that applies to you, this is a great one to consider, but it does have the 19-inch sport wheels, so it does have a lot of the look of the sport package just without that stiffer ride. Beautiful black interior, beautiful wood trim throughout. We have a drive mode selector here that makes changes to the traction stability control system, the direct adaptive steering, transmission shift points, throttle sensitivity, for that type of driving situation that you want or in. So you have sport mode, personal mode, then snow and eco mode. The bottom screen is a tablet-like interface for vehicle settings and apps, heated seats, heated steering wheel, lots of different settings. You can fine-tune the vehicle for the type of driving that you want to do. So much cool features on this Q50. We also have a 360-degree around view monitor. Great for parallel parking. You can also change views. There's a nice side view, so you can see the curb in the wheels so you don't curb up those beautiful wheels when you're parking. A wide angle view. Moonroof, automatic dimming mirror of universal garage door opener. Tilt steering wheel that tilts and telescopes, and it's power tilt and telescoping. Bose Performance Series audio system for you music lovers. So it has direct adaptive steering. Basically it's steer by wire. The Q50 was actually the first production automobile to have this system. So during normal driving situation, there is no mechanical connection to the front wheels. It's all handled by electric motors and computers. So it filters out unwanted feedback. Normally, if you hit a pothole or a rut in the road that might jerk the wheel, that won't happen with the direct adaptive steering because the system filters it out. But you do have the feedback that you want. You can, they designed it to have feel for performance driving. So obviously, when you're driving faster, going around corners a little bit quicker, you need some feedback so you know what the vehicle is doing. If it's getting close to the limits of cohesion on the tires, the direct adaptive system communicates that back to you. So it's not a numb feeling. It's not like driving with a video game controller. You have a lot of steering feel. But you can also take a lot of control over the steering. You can program the steering ratio so it's heavier and quicker like a sports car or a race car, or you can dial in a lighter, slower steering ratio like a luxury car. So fast, heavy for a sports car or sporty driving, slower, softer ratio for more luxury-like driving. Also features forward emergency braking with pedestrian detection, and that forward emergency braking and forward collision warning is a very advanced system. It actually can not just see what's happening with the vehicle in front of you, but the vehicle in front of the vehicle that's in front of you. So it can warn you or possibly activate that emergency braking system before you even know what's going on, and possibly even before the person in the car in front of you knows what's going on. There's a really cool Infiniti commercial demonstrating how that works. You can probably find it on YouTube. Really cool stuff. Adaptive cruise control. You have lane keep assist. So the lane keep assist will actually make small steering corrections on the highway so you don't have to help battle driver fatigue. It also helps with crosswinds. I don't know if you've been blown around by crosswinds, but that lane keep assist will help keep you in your lane if there's a strong crosswind blowing around. Really awesome stuff. Lane departure warning, lane departure prevention, blind spot warning, blind spot prevention. This one also has intelligent all-wheel drive. The reason why it's intelligent is because when all-wheel drive is not needed, it will send 100% of the power to the rear wheels. Why does Infiniti do that? Because this is a performance vehicle, and you might notice that race cars, Ferraris, Lamborghinis, they're usually rear-wheel drive or built on rear-wheel drive platforms because rear-wheel drive is better for performance. Front-wheel drive is good for economy, interior space, but when you're building a fun, fast performance car, generally rear-wheel drive is more desirable. Obviously they do make, you know, front-wheel drive cars that handle and are fun to drive, but there's no duplication for the balance of rear-wheel drive. Also, if you have the all-wheel drive system working all the time when it's not needed, like when the roads are dry, that's going to reduce fuel economy. So by reverting to 100% rear-wheel drive, that improves the fuel economy of the vehicle. Also, if you have the all-wheel drive system constantly working, it's going to chew through tires a little bit quicker too, and you don't want to chew through tires when all-wheel drive is not needed. So basically, 100% of power when all-wheel drive is not needed to the rear wheels, but as soon as those rear wheels slip in a matter of milliseconds, almost instantly, it can send up to 50% of the vehicle's power to the front wheels. It's one of the most advanced all-wheel drive systems on the market. They've been making it for many, many years. A very proven system. They've used variations of these all-wheel drive systems on many Infinitis. And I think originally one of the first vehicles it was used on was an older generation of the Nissan Skyline, which wasn't sold here in the United States. So obviously when you're dealing with a hybrid, you have to make some concessions as far as battery space goes because they have to put it somewhere. Most of the time on SUVs, they can put it underneath the car, but when you're dealing with a sedan, there's not quite as much space to put it underneath. So what they do is they put the battery in between the trunk and the rear seats. So that does limit trunk space a little bit, but because they use a space-saving lithium-ion battery pack, it's not going to take up quite as much space as some of the hybrid competition that uses a larger battery pack and will take up more trunk space. Beautiful color combination in graphite gray on black leather. Features these 19-inch sport wheels, so you have a lot of the look of the sport package. Tinted windows. You have an adaptive front lighting system, so the headlights will actually turn into the corners so you can see a little bit better on darkly lit roads. Maybe you can see some people walking on the side of the road or an animal or a deer about to cross before you would normally see it without this system. And you also have a by Xenon Hid Lights for excellent nighttime visibility. Actually, I don't know if there's Xenon there. I think they're actually LED or HID, but they are high intensity, so you get fantastic nighttime visibility. And of course, the heart of the Q50 hybrid is this fantastic direct response hybrid system. So you have a 3.5 liter V6, fantastic engine. These are 300,000 mile engines. They've been using them in Nissan and Infinitis for many years. It's a rock solid power plant. So they take that 3.5 liter V6, they pair it to a 60 horsepower electric traction motor for a combined output of 360 horsepower. But with that 60 horsepower electric motor, it's a lot more powerful than, for say, the electric motors you might find in an older hybrid Prius. The plug-in Priuses have a little bit more of a bigger electric motor, but with 60 horsepower electric motor, this can travel up to highway speeds of about 60 miles an hour and up to a mile just under electric power alone. This Q50 comes with a 5-day, 100% money-back guarantee. Feel free to contact us with any questions, and thanks for taking your time today to watch this video, and hopefully we see you in our store very soon.